meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to our Back to the Basics team training. I am super excited about today's call because what I have learned or heard repeatedly in the last couple of months is that you would like to add a new customer, but you're nervous about not knowing what to do with the new customer once they join, once they order from you. Like you already know you love the products, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't be ordering the products. You know you love them. You know you feel better. And it's possible, even if you aren't posting about Plexus yet, the people around you are starting to notice a difference, and you might be talking to them about it, not even meaning to sell it, just really as casual as the great restaurant you went to this weekend. But if you are a little nervous to get a new customer because you're like, or even your first customer or second customer or 100th customer, because you're like, I don't know what to do once they order from me, especially if they order something different than what you ordered, right? Sometimes we have the mistake of thinking everybody needs the exact same thing. And while I do believe everybody needs gut health, that's not always going to be what brings somebody on board. So we need to be aware that we're helping them order what's going to help them the most. And I want you to have the tools to onboard them in a really easy, concise way. Um, and so that then they can duplicate that and it becomes easy for them. So I'm going to go over the thoughts and the system, but then I'm also going to put this document. I'll drop it in the file section and in the comments so that you have it. And my goal for you would be, let's say you sign Susie up today. What you're going to do is print this out. You're going to write Susie's name at the top of it, Susie's customer number, maybe her phone number so you can stay in touch with her, and the date that she first joined, which would be today. And then you're just going to, as you do each of these steps, check them off. And she's going to feel good about it. You're going to feel good about it. And then she's going to walk away from this in the next few days going, Angie's really got her stuff together. I think that I can bring some people to the table because I know with Angie's help, this is going to be easy to take care of them. So lots of times I will sign people up for them. Now, don't tell corporates because they really don't like you signing people up for them, but lots of people like you to do it for them. So the ideal way for you to get a new customer, once you've talked to them about what they want, what their goals are, and decided what products they want, ideally, you're going to say something along the lines of, I'm so excited for you to get started. You have about 5 minutes to jump on the phone with me and we'll get it all ordered. They're going to jump on the phone with you and you're going to ask them the questions. They can either do it on their own on their computer, go to plexusworldwide.com and order with you navigating them through it, or you can get on the phone with them and you can go and you can type it all in while asking them the questions as they go. For instance, what's your address? What's your birthday? Things like that. You can do it for them, or you can do it, they can do it, and you're there to answer any of their questions. The amazing thing about doing it over the phone is that you continue the conversation. You know, well, because things take a second to load, whatnot, you know, you can ask them, you know, a number of different things. You may, before the order is done, they may have added on an extra product that you guys hadn't talked about while you were texting or in Facebook Messenger. So you're going to help them get enrolled. And you're going to talk to them about how important it is to have a subscription on, because we don't want anybody to run out of product. And if they take it every day, it will line up perfectly for when their next order comes. And I'll be honest, a real key for me is when somebody says, can we push back my order? I still have plenty. And then if they follow up with me or I followed up with them and they're like, it really wasn't working, I already know they didn't take it as I suggested because they have so much product left over. Right. So sometimes we try to troubleshoot with people, but we're not troubleshooting the truth, right? They're going to tell you, I took it just like you said, I did it every single day. No, I followed your instructions perfectly, but they're not even halfway done with their product. Well, we know they either started it late or they're not being honest. And without us being jerks, we can troubleshoot honestly. And so for me, having the subscription set up also is laying the groundwork. I've already let them know, hey, you really want to be on the products for 60 to 90 days to see really huge differences. Do I believe you're going to have more energy, better sleep, lose weight, depending on what you started in the first few weeks? For sure. But what I have learned is that people that stick with it for at least 3 months, they notice life-changing differences. Their mood is better. Their anxiety is lessened. Major stomach issues are gone. And those are things, once you've lost the weight you wanted to lose, those are the things that keep people ordering from you because they just feel more like themselves. So really setting that intention of, hey, we're going to do this for 60 to 90 days. So we need to have your subscription turned on. We don't want you to have to worry about going in and ordering it. You're going to show them their website. So I think all of you probably know how to host a Zoom call, and you can do the free account, share your screen, show them what your website looks like, show them how to shop, show them how to add things or move things around in their subscription. Just basically show them what their website looks like. If you are on in my downline, you would add them to the Team Hope page. That's our customer page where everybody is welcome, where we drop before and afters, we drop testimonies, we drop incentives of what's going on, what kind of deals, anything like that. So if you're from another team, you may want to put them in whatever your team's page is, whatever you feel comfortable with, where you think that person will be most comfortable, that's where you want to put them, because building community is really, really critical. And then here's something I feel like is really important, and that's giving them a welcome post. And some people will be great if you put it on the public page. Like, I'm so excited, Susie just joined me. I can't wait for her to feel better just like I do, blah, blah, blah. Some people will let you put it on your public page. Some people may not like that. I would ask before you do that, but I would welcome everybody to whichever team page you added them to and let the community welcome them in. You can encourage them. I would encourage them to make a post about how excited they are for the products they just ordered. That, Gina has been sharing these products with me for a while, and I finally decided to take the leap and start feeling better. Stay tuned for how I'm feeling. If you can get them to make a kind of a coming out post, awesome. And then you're going to let them know when these team training calls are, so that they have the opportunity to jump on. And you could also the Amazon guy. And you can also tag them in the Back to Basics calls that we've had already. So in Team Hope, under guides is a Back to Basics guide, and all the videos, and they'll be labeled 1, 2, or in there with the topic. So that's what you're doing on day 1. And because you're talking to them on the phone, it's not awkward. You're just saying, hey, this is where we do this. This is where I want you to be able to connect, get engaged. And then in the next 24 to 48 hours, I would suggest putting them in a welcome chat if you feel comfortable with your most active upline, or you may have a sideline sister that you connect really well. But just having them in a 3-way chat lets them know it's kind of that third party validation. They know somebody else is there to support them. They can ask questions in there. You're also going to help them figure out their why. Why did they order? Because if they stop ordering it, you can always go back to their why. Hey, I know you started because you were having really bad stomach cramps every time you ate. Has that gotten better, or have you found something else that's helped you do that? Or I know you said when you first ordered that you wanted to lose 25 pounds. I know you've lost 7. The consistency, it takes a while to lose 25. Is that still a goal of yours? Sometimes people need to be reminded of why they're starting, why they ordered in the first place, right? So helping identify their why will help you follow up with them in the future. And then you can ask them, of course, if they'd be interested in learning how to get their products free, because you never ever want anybody to miss out on their health benefits because they can't afford it. And so if they say, no, I don't think so, or let me wait and see how it is, say, perfect. Just, I'm always here. And just, I don't ever want you to miss out on anything. So reach out anytime you think money might be an issue, and let's see if I can help you get your products paid for. Because you're just always going to be dropping that nugget. I would then say, your products are going to be here in the next day or two. Have you thought of anybody that really, who's that person that you do everything with, who you can count on, for anything? Like if you're like, hey, make sure I go to the gym at 8 a.m. tomorrow, that person is going to call you and say, hey, did you make it to the gym? Or they're going to go with you, or they're, who is an accountability partner that you can do this with so that you guys can cheer each other on, be together in this, because research shows when you do anything with an accountability partner and you share your goals with them, you're 80% more likely to succeed. So right there, you're probably getting your very first customer. Your customer is getting their first customer because most people have a best friend that when they try something new, they do it together. I mean, when one of my best friends from college, Jenny, tried a fascia blaster the first time, she was like, she messaged me and she's like, you got to see this thing. I've been using it for like 2 weeks. It's amazing. You got to order one right now. And I did. And it came, my husband was like, what in the world is this? I'm like, I don't know. Jenny says it works. Jenny says I need one. Most people have a friend like that, right? So help your new customer, or you as the new customer. Who is your person? Call them and be like, I don't know really what I'm doing. Christy talked me into this. I know it's helped her a lot. I don't know if it's going to help me or not. We can get our money back if we don't like it. You got to order. I'm not doing this alone. Who is that person? And then start to think about 4 or 5 people who have a health issue or two that you know about, that when you're ready, you could reach out to them and say, hey, I'm doing this thing, and I've seen some testimonies on our team page on how it's helped people with what you have. Sorry, guys. Would you want to try it? So this isn't even you needing to work the business. This is just you really being a good friend. Whether you know it or not, you have stumbled upon some products that are life-changing. And I want you to know, if you're watching this video, that there are people in your circle that will be so thrilled that you tried Plexus first, because they've maybe seen some posts about it, but they didn't know if it worked. And now you, as their good friend, are like, hey, I know you suffer from headaches. I know you have IBS. I know you maybe have had some anxiety in the past. I think this could help. Should we try it? And you can reach out to those people either on your own or in a 3-way chat, because your upline or sideline sister, whoever helped you get started, that person probably has been doing this a little while, and they can help answer any questions or guide your friend, because you're not supposed to have all the answers yet. You're new to this. So include your friend who helped you get started, so that they can help guide your friend on the best discount, the best combo to help them reach their goals. Okay, now when their product comes, and you're going to also let them know, hey, mate, let me know as soon as your product arrives. So shipping for the most part is 3 to 4 days. So you can let them know, hey, it's probably going to get to you in 3 to 4 days. Let me know as soon as it comes. What you really should do and ask them to do is to take a picture of their product and let the world know that you're starting something amazing. You know, have your friend take a picture of their products, post it, and tag you about how excited they are that you shared these products that have helped you so much, and you're excited to see what's happening. They don't have to ask anybody to order, no crazy pitch, just, you know, we all do it. We all share things that we love or things that we're excited about. When I join a new gym, when I move, I post about going to this new gym and hoping I'm going to love it. Same thing. So this isn't a high pressure post. This post is not designed to help your customer go to the top of the company. It's just kind of putting awareness out there that they're starting the products and they're excited about it. So now what you can do is any of their first orders, especially if they get the triplex or the reset, it's going to come with a really neat book. I wish I had one sitting here with me, to a start guide. And so save yours the next time it comes. That way, when they get ordered, you can go through it with them. It's going to have tips, tricks, you know, go through it with them, especially triplex, because triplex can be tricky for some people in detox. So go through it with them. They're going to know as you're chatting with them that you're there to support them. And that's what's key. The key is that we don't want anybody to feel like they went to Walgreens and bought some probiotics off the shelf, and then nobody ever knew they bought probiotics off the shelf. That's not what we do here at Plexus. Our goal is to be hands-on, helping people reach their goal. And the best way for you to do that is be in touch with them. So go through the success guide with them. You're going to make sure that they get the Plexus Go app and sign up for Plexus Pivotal. So that is amazing. I have in the, I don't know if I did it in the Gold Diggers page or Team Hope. It's in one, but I'll do it in the other. Information about the Plexus Go app and Plexus Pivotal. And you can tag your new customer in that so that they know exactly what the app looks like. That can just be so helpful. There's a million things in there. I'm going to do a different training on the Plexus Go app, but it has everything from every ingredient and every product, all the information sheets, you know, recipes, exercises, how to talk to people about Plexus. It has everything in there. You know, anytime somebody reaches out to me and is like, what was the promo code for that one thing? I always respond, have you looked in the Plexus Go app? Because everything is in there and the search bar is fantastic. And so make sure you have the Plexus Go app and make sure your new customer has the Plexus Go app. So now they have their products, and now our touch points are going to look a little bit different, and I will share those in a different post, but it's going to be, you're going to touch base with them maybe 6 more times in the next month as they get started. And again, I will share that file and what that looks like. And it's going to be as simple as reaching out to see how they're doing, you know, asking how their sugar cravings are, different things, but I will share that file also. But the first couple of days are pretty critical. And again, we don't want anybody to feel like they just bought supplements from Walgreens. We want everybody to feel like they have ordered from somebody who cares about their success. And by following this system, they're going to know that you care about them. And the great thing is, this is a tried and true system, which means if your new customer adds a new customer, now it's my son and my dog. When they add, please, when they add a new customer, when your customer adds a new customer, you just get to give them this. They don't even have to guess. They don't have to be like, oh, what did Christy tell me about that? What was I supposed to say? what was I supposed to add them to? They're going to have this. And they can share it, all the way down with anybody they want for success. So I hope that's super helpful. Do you guys have any questions about this specifically?
What is that other group besides Gold Diggers?
Team Hope is the name of my page for my customers. It's just been our team page forever. Okay. Yeah, if you're not in there, I'm happy to add you. It's just our.
I asked because I was looking for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to add you to that. Right. And you guys know that you're welcome to, whether you want to include your new customer. We never want to bombard people with too many pages. The Plexus Ambassador page is really good, also the one that they run. If you have somebody doing a reset, I highly recommend you plug them into the reset page for that week. And I always post those because it's support from Plexus staff, prizes every day, little workouts, tips on, how to make your bone broth be tolerable, all of that stuff. And they run those every single week, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for resets. So they're great places, but we don't want to put somebody in 10 pages on the first day. But because we're talking to them each day, they know, so whether you want to put them in my team page or somebody else's team page, wherever you feel like there would be a good fit or you feel like there's the most benefit, do that. Welcome them. And then if you do find that somebody really is like, hey, I really want to make some money with this, then you go ahead and add them to Gold Diggers. That's our page for people who are like, hey, I really want to grow and make a check with this. I really want to make some money with this. So that's when somebody shows interest in then that's when I switch them, when I put them also in Gold Diggers. Because that is strictly, I don't put tons of business stuff, business growth things in the team page, but I put nothing but business growth stuff in Gold Diggers. Any other questions before I stop the recording? All right. Let's see.